What is up, beautiful human beings? And thank you so much for clicking on this episode. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for choosing to hear my episode, to watch this, however the heck you're watching it, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, anything else I've linked to this. I'm just super grateful for you. So welcome back to the Stay Rad podcast. It's amazing to be back here in my kitchen. No, it's amazing to be able to be inspired and have the opportunity to make another episode. I am so excited for this episode, you guys. You have no freaking idea. This one's gonna be a good one, you hear? It's gonna be a good one. Anyways, so that this isn't a 55-minute video because of my randomness, I'm just gonna jump right into things. But before we get started, I got some disclaimers, I got some housekeeping things I need to do real quick, okay? So, if you notice, I put a candle out here for the vibes. No, first off, I want to say that I am going to have my little handy dandy phone here because, like I said, I am random and I can talk forever. Your girl don't know how to shut up sometimes. So
5 hours later.
Not script, more of like focus, nay. There's points to this, okay? Don't get off track today unless you feel like you got to. All right, glad I got that out the way. Second important thing to chat about today is I want to take a second, maybe 60, to pretty much thank the athlete clothing brand Polisht for my custom Stay Authentic tank, which I love so much. It's such a vibe. It's literally like a little crop top. It goes with everything. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. Stay authentic. Like, what more do you need on a t-shirt, right? What more do you need on a tank? Anyways, I just want to give a shout out. I really appreciate for you creating that custom tank for me. So amazing. It's so fitting. And I also wanted to let you guys know, my friends, my viewers, that anybody listening to this, my enemies, anybody, Luna, I want to let you guys know that Polisht was nice enough to share a 10% code for their Stay Authentic white or black t-shirts that I was wearing in the previous episode. But again, that was custom. Mine was Pride Special. But anyways, they're giving away like a 10% off code that you can use at checkout. And yeah, you can save yourself some money on these t-shirts. They're really dope. The code is only gonna last though through the end of June, so make sure to hop on it. You can check them out online at their website, www.polisht.com. That's www.pol-isht.com. Or you can give them a follow on the gram, a little @ POL-ISHT on Instagram. I will also put all this information in whatever bio. You know, I'm still kind of figuring all this out. So whatever description, bio, or whatever it is where I can let you know things, I will make sure to list that. You can also check the link out if you're already friends with me on social media on Instagram. You can check that out through my link tree in my bio. Discount code is all caps, Stay Rad. Make sure to use that at checkout. So anyways, now that housekeeping is done, we're gonna kind of jump right into what this podcast is all about. So guys, very excited. This podcast today is going to be about why it is so important to be yourself, to show up as yourself. And I want to talk about 3 specific, main, important reasons, that contribute to our topic. There's so many other reasons out there. I do understand that. I am aware of that. However, these are my 3 big ones. Just the 3 that came to my mind. Okay, so jumping right into it here. Reason number 1. Reason number 1 why it's important to show up and be yourself is because being someone else, folks, being someone else is already taken, right? It's already a job. It's already somebody else's role. It's already somebody else's path. Like, You are you for a reason. You are here on this planet in that beautiful, strong body of yours, exactly where you need to be in this very freaking moment here today, listening to this, watching this, whatever. Like, there is no mistake in that. There is no mistake in you. There is no coincidence with that. There's no like, oh, it just happened on. No, like, everything leading up to this very moment was in some way a part of your journey, right? There's no flaws. There's no lack. There's no less than. There's no I don't have. If I look this way, I would, feel better. If I had this, I would feel, whatever it is. There's none of that, because you are so perfectly made. Like, you are you. You are unique. Like, no one else, even the most like identical fucking twins, there's still some uniqueness to that human being, and it can never be replicated, right? Again, to that exact way. And if that means that being unique, being you is different than what you see out there, that's a fucking good thing. That means you are on the right path, and that path is authenticity. That path is you. That path is real. That path is rawness. That path is your fucking path. It's no one else's path, yo. It's no one else's path. No one can beat you. You weren't made to fit in from birth. We have been conditioned to feel that way, right? Like, we have felt the pressure to fit in some way, whether it's from a young age. We want more friends, so we do things to fit in. We do what others are doing. We think what others are doing. We follow, what we see out there. Like, what's crazy is we have been conditioned by society through the beginning of our time entering this fucking world, right? And the second we flew out that womb, someone, something, some organization, life is telling us what to think, what to wear, what to believe, what to feel, what girls should do, what guys should do, what colors are for certain genders, who the fuck knows what to perceive, what's right, what's wrong, what's the right way to do things in regards to growing up. Like, we are kind of like set up from the jump to follow someone else's idea, someone else's vision, someone else's way, someone else's fucking path. Because through that person's eyes and that person's perspective, they thought that was the only way. They thought that way was superior. They thought that everybody else should do that way. And I just want to be like, put me in like a time machine. That's my rewind sound for those that aren't watching on the video. And like, bring me back to the time where whoever even like came up with these rules, like, I just want to fight them. I just want to fight them. Because it's like, who the fuck are you? Respectfully. But like, who the fuck are you to tell me what's good for me? You don't even know me, dog. Like, but really, like, think about it. Like, really, truly think about it. From the moment we are born, like, we are essentially just walking sponges. We don't know what's right or wrong. We're just freaking born. We're babies. We're just babies.
I'm just a baby.
But you still had to say, okay, mom.
I'm just a baby.
Stay alive, right? So we're absorbing all this information through our sensories and through the world going on around us, and our brain collects that information and stores that information because, again, we are just born, so we don't have that awareness of morale or anything of that nature. We are getting our information from the environment around us, our people, our experiences, what others experience through their perspectives. Like, we are pretty much in some shape kind of being like set up to live like someone else's life, right? And it's just like going back to it, like, you're not me. You're not walking my path. Like, think about it. How could someone who's never walked a day in your shoes be able to tell you, like, hey, this is what you should do? Hey, I've seen this person be successful in this, so you need to follow these same exact steps to be successful. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, like, you know, all these master classes we've been purchasing and going to college, and I'm not saying that that's wrong or that's, like, not the thing to do. I'm just trying to open your awareness and have you just questioning these things. Like, who said that? Like, who said that? Where did this belief come from? Because it can't have come from me, because I didn't make that up. I followed it. It was implanted in my brain. Like, I've seen it, so I follow. I do what I see, kind of thing, right? And I've been down this path myself. But when you like really sit back and you think about it, like, do you really think a job defines you? Like, who you are at your core? Like, do you think a college defines you, where you went to school? Like, do you think a certain level of career achievement defines who you truly are at the end of the day? Do you think money defines you, who you truly are at the core? Do you think you're defined by your gender, right? Does that define who you are? Like, what defines you? Like, peel it all off, right? Peel it all off and try and tap into that feeling in your chest, in your gut, of who you truly are. And when you get there, you realize that it's hard to describe that feeling in words, in titles, because it's such a powerful emotion. It's such a powerful glow. It's such a beam of fucking light inside of your chest when you're like, yo, I know exactly who I am. None of the titles matter. None of that crap. None of the material things. None of it matters, because when you truly, 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 truly know who you are, like at the core, like I said, sometimes it can be hard to describe in words, and it becomes more of a feeling, a way of being. You'll never be able to put a title on that feeling, because there is no fucking title out there, motherfucker. Like, you are unique as fuck. That's why there's no titles, because you are the title, and there's only one you out there, so it can never be duplicated, replicated, or ever created again, because there is only one you. I don't know how many different ways I can say this, but I just hope you really truly recognize the uniqueness that you have within yourself. Like, that shit is so fucking dope. It's a magic power. It's a superpower. It is everything, bro. It's the fucking reason why we're here right now. Like, because you're being you. I challenge you guys to start peeling back those layers that you may have placed on yourselves and not even realizing, and start asking yourself some questions, you know, about your beliefs, you know, where you're at in life, your thoughts, your patterns, your behavior. Like, where does it come from? Does it really come from you? Does it serve you? Is there a different way? Start peeling those layers back of, you know what? This is what you guys could do. This would be dope. Write your name on a piece of paper. Write your name on a piece of paper. So like, Nay, I'm writing it down, right? I'm going to make like a circle kind of thing around my name. And I'm just going to do like an arrow and write down different things. So, Nay, down. Coach, down. You know, and try and get deeper every single time. So, coach, okay, what else am I? I'm more than a coach. I am a sister. Okay, I'm a daughter. I'm more than that, though. I am a human. I'm more than that. I am energy. I'm more than that. I am light. I'm more than that. I am love. I'm more than that. Until you no longer can come up with anything, and it becomes a fucking feeling. All right? homework. Let me know how it goes. I challenge you guys to start peeling those layers back, right? And tapping into your light box, because the world needs more light. We need to light the world up, and we can only really truly do that by tapping into our own resource and sharing it with others. So tap into that light box, because we need more love. And this brings me into reason number 2, why it's super important to stay true to yourself, to show up as yourself. And that is because we of the motherfucking planet, baby. When we peel back all the layers that we have placed on ourselves, and we're able to, see, feel, believe, perceive, experience the things we want with no judgment, no fear, no ego, no anything of that dark negative energy vibes, right? Just pure light, pure brightness, pure abundance, pure love, pure energy, right? That is fucking amazing. So I'm going to challenge your brain here. So I was thinking about this yesterday, and I was like, holy fucking shit, I definitely got to mention this one on the podcast. So I want you to think about how many people there are on the planet right now, okay? There's damn near almost 8 fucking billion people. I think it's like 7.7 billion right now. But imagine all the crap, all the nightmares, all the negative experiences, all the fears, all the shit that those 7.7 billion people have experienced through trauma, through fucking just life, through the pandemic, through whatever else is going on. Just imagine all the fears that have been instilled in them. Imagine all the bad moods, all the angers, all the accidents, just imagine all that dark shit, right? And now times it by 7.7 fucking billion people. Like, that's a lot of negative dark energy, right? Because as humans, whether you want to believe this shit or not, we're energy. We are energy at the end of the day. Okay? So when you think about all the different people on the planet and all the stuff that they experience, that energy just gets more dense and more dense and more darker and heavier and harder and more terrible shit starts happening, right? And believe it or not, that energy affects the vibration of the planet. It affects the vibration of your reality and what's going on around you. Now, imagine this on the opposite spectrum. Imagine now all 7.7 billion people on this planet healed, healthy, happy, living their best lives, having access to whatever the hell they fucking want, respectfully and always with mind, to, keeping in mind of the highest good. It's never ego here. It's pure light and love. But a place also where no one judged each other. There were no titles, there were no competitions, there was no dog eat dog world, there was no battle for things. Everyone had the opportunity to truly thrive and be exactly who they want to be, themselves, but having no limitations to that, and just thriving and showing up in their true own unique way. Instead of creating rivals, we create relationships and strong foundations with one another. Now the planet's vibration is growing, it's thriving, it's brighter. Now more people are becoming aware of what it truly means to be themselves, because now more people are seeing more people be themselves and prioritize themselves and live happier lives. And now they're like, you know what? I can do that shit too. Now their awareness is expanding. Now they're doing better. Now they're motivating other people. Now they're feeling good. Now they are creating relationships. Now they are fucking expanding in whatever career or whatever way they want to fucking expand. And now they're helping others. And now those others are tapping into their truest selves and expanding their awareness and raising their vibrations. And now you, little by little, person by person, we're changing the fucking world. It's so simple, but the biggest challenge as a human being is to peel all those layers back, because it takes time. It takes time, and it takes practice, and it takes dedication, and it takes discipline. It takes time to peel those layers back and really tap into who you truly, really are energetically in this world, on this planet, and realizing that you have the opportunity to create and do whatever you want, whatever your heart pleases, that you aren't just here to work and fucking die. Like, you aren't just here to by accident. Like, you're here to create. You're here to fucking live the best life that you can possibly live. And again, you can only truly achieve that by being you. And by doing so, you not only are helping yourself, but you're helping raise the vibration of the planet, which only means that more good is to come, which only means that more people are able to be themselves, which only means that we create even more opportunity. Like, it's fucking amazing. It really truly is. And I can go on about this point, but I will spare you guys the details, because somewhere within that madness of a ramble, I know is a beautiful ass point. I hope I was able to hit for you guys. But being you, my friends, is your birthright. It's your duty to not only you, but the fucking planet, right? So if you're looking for a purpose, look in the motherfucking mirror, because it's right there staring back at you. Show up as you and change the world. Sliding right into reason number 3, why being yourself is the only way to fucking be. Being you, being yourself, it feels fucking amazing, right? Do you know how much sexier your energy is, how much sexier your confidence is, just how much brighter that you are as a person when you're 110% confidently, unapologetically your fucking full ass self? Remember, we're giving light energy over here. We're giving love energy over here, baby. We're not giving that ego energy, the full of myself. That's not what I'm talking about. Like, no, that's not the energy. Confidence and ego is different. And you can feel the difference, right? You can feel that difference. But anyways, back to it. Do you know how much brighter you shine when you're unapologetically, beautifully you? The you that no one else can be. This was a huge confidence shift for me when I just started to embrace who I truly was, and I started to kind of like let go of all the things that were really expected from me, from the world. Like, just let go of the pressures, and majority of the time the pressures were coming from me, right? Like, no one creates that feeling but myself, and it's up to me to fucking fix that, you know? So the confidence shift for me was really just, I had to stop giving a fuck. Respectfully, I really did. I had to stop giving a fuck of like what I look like, or what I thought people would think of me. That's what I had to let go of. I had to let go of the expectations of looks, the expectations of like where I should be in my life, the expectations of, you know, having a business and being an entrepreneur and struggling with that, and just everything that goes on. I really had to just let it all go and realize that no matter what, shit is always working out for me. And no matter what, as long as I lead with love and I stick to my gut, and I really stick to being like who I truly am, and I never let anybody, any organization, any business, any person, any relationship try to change me in any single way. Like, I stick true to being fucking me, no matter what the other end of that looks like, in dollar amounts, in gift exchanges, in whatever else is promised on the other side. If I have to change who I truly fucking am, like, I'm not doing that shit, because that's not for me, right? That's how I know off the jump. And, you know, it takes a lot, because there's a lot to unlearn. There really is. There's so much to unlearn. But another main thing was learning to love myself and feel good about myself without judgment is a beautiful ass fucking thing. And it comes again with being yourself, because if you're trying to keep up with the latest trends, showing off your flashy things for approval, buying this, buying that, going broke for, you know, a purse or some sneakers, some Yeezys, or whatever it may be, right? No judge here. I'm just saying, if you're going broke for an image, you're deep in it. You're sinking over here, okay? You're falling deeper into exactly what society expects out of you. You're falling deeper and deeper into, you know, being the same, questioning yourself constantly, creating that insecurity, like losing touch with who you truly are inside. Because when you are able to be influenced, it's easier to sell you something and control you to some extent, right? And that's essentially what society kind of like wants from us. It wants us to be all the same. It wants us to feel less than. It wants us to try and fit in with the crowd and always do the next cool thing and hop on a trend, because that's what keeps sometimes the money rolling, right? Is people having problems. And why fix the solution if it keeps people's bills paid to some extent? But regardless, it has you questioning yourself. It leads with ego and less with love. And again, what happens if we're all feeling less than, guys? Our energy gets denser, our energy gets darker. We attract more of that shit as a collective, and shit just fucking happens in the world. And now 7.7 billion of us are doing that, and now the vibration of the planet is downgrading. Do you see how this works? It's way more important than you think to truly be yourself and show up as yourself. It really fucking is. There's so many more reasons why it's important to staying true to who you are, but these are just the 3 main ones that spoke out to me yesterday. So I hope I was a messenger for somebody. And speaking of messengers, in case my reasons weren't enough for you, or you just want to hear some more, I actually posted a question to my Instagram account the other day, and I asked my internet friends pretty much if they could explain to me why it's important to be yourself, okay? So here's what my friends had to say. So let me pull it up. I'm gonna post each comment somewhere on this screen so you guys could read. But yeah, so these are some of the feedback that I got, okay? Because I deserve to be true to myself. Fuck yes, you do. You're unique for a reason. Have to embrace what makes you you and what separates you. Prayer hand emojis. Facts. It's a part of self-love. Realizing the importance comes with wisdom of living life. I had to pause on that one. It's beyond exhausting to be anything else. Major facts. It is so exhausting to be anybody else but you, and the quicker you realize that, the more energy you'll have. Okay? Follow me for more energy tips. It's too short to be anything but true to yourself. There is only one you in this world. For real, I'm gonna go for real. But yeah, for sure, life is way too short. Like, every moment that you get is a blessing, truly. Every single moment that you get to open your eyes in the morning after a night's rest is a fucking second chance, is a fucking blessing. Don't take that shit for granted. I know we do all the time, because it's like, you know, I have years to live, but really our life's gonna be taken at any single moment. And have you really, like, reflecting on your life? Like, was it a good one? Were you authentic? Did you at least live a life of you, for you? If not, well, you still got a couple hours to do so. Because who you are cares, because who cares what anyone else thinks about you? Just do you. Facts. Easier said than done, but for real, who cares? Because I'm the only me out there. Yes, you are. Own it. so you can truly connect with others. Yes, major facts. We are humans living a spiritual experience. We don't learn lessons if we aren't ourselves. Amen. That is so freaking true. To be authentic and real, it's stressful pretending to be someone you're not. It really fucking is, yo. Like, oh, I'm just getting a headache thinking about it. Okay, this one's like a 3-part. Because otherwise, you are just wasting energy trying to be someone else, when you could put that energy into something more positive and into something that will help you grow into a better you. Yes, girl. Yes, I love this. And I had another one on my other message that was something along the lines of, because she had a daughter who she wanted to make sure knows that she is enough in this world by just being fucking her, and that was awesome. That is so beautiful. And then I also asked my partner their opinion, and I'm gonna read it. Because being yourself, you're able to live your life in your most authentic, genuine, beautiful way. That allows you to truly live life to the fullest with pure joy, happiness, and solace. There's no one else like you, so trying to emulate someone else, you do yourself a disservice of being truly you. I also asked my mom, her opinion, and she said that being you essentially is the only thing that you could ever be, and that it is just wrong to be anybody else. Like, it's wrong to the universe, it's wrong to God, it's wrong to whoever you believe in, but most importantly, it's doing yourself a huge disservice. And yeah, I thought that was awesome. That was beautiful. There you have it, folks. Those are some of the responses I got, and I think all those responses are similar but unique to their own way, because it's based off that own person's experience and perspective. And I love that. That's so awesome. That's so beautiful. But I just want to take a second to really, thank you so freaking much for those who took the time out of their day to even respond to my Instagram post and relay your opinion and your perspective. You didn't even know, but just by being you and by being real and taking 2 seconds out of your day, like, you helped create this podcast. You helped me get a message out there. You helped get your own message out there in a way that you didn't have to do anything but just fucking be you. And who knows what these words, what these messages, what your message, what anything, right? Who knows who it can help expand awareness and tap into being their true, authentic selves, and essentially raising the fucking vibration of this planet. So thank you so much for co-collaborating with me. You see, y'all, like, this is episode 2 and I'm already fucking co-collaborating with so many human beings, and it wasn't even like really thought out like that. Like, that is so dope. I am so thankful. Thank you so freaking much for this collaboration, everybody. And not only to those that answered my story, but to those that watch this, to those that share this, to those that take the time to listen to this. Like, even just doing that, we're raising the energy and spreading it, and it's just all good vibes. I'm so excited to see what comes from this episode. I loved every single bit of it, and I hope you did too. I am truly speaking from the heart, and yeah, that's really it. I will catch you guys on the next one. Much love, and always be you, bitches. Bye. I think I need to put more lipstick on. Okay.